I am Dev and I am planning to study business administration in Canada.
Why have you chosen Canada?
Yeah, because there are a lot of cousins of mine in Canada, and many times we discuss a lot of things about the education system and everything over there, like how people live after going to Canada, and everything. So they say that here people do not have to worry about some things, like the currency is very good and they can even live at their best, means they can fulfill their every dreams if they want to.
Tell us your band score.
In listening, reading and speaking I scored 6.5, and in writing I scored 6 bands, and so my overall score was 6.5, and compared to many of my friends it was a quite good score and I was very happy about it.
How did you discover us?
I saw many hoardings and the posters all over there, and also my building friend who was like, his name was Shivam, and we met a lot of time, and when I told him that I am thinking about going Canada, so he suggested me on the decent classes and Utkarsh sir. So it was a bonus point for me.
Tell us about your first day in the class.
Actually, it's like every time that whenever I go first time to any place, I become very nervous. And so the day when I met with my sir, Utkarsh sir, it was very like I didn't even spoke a word. Whenever he asked me, I just replied him with one word, or just I nodded my head. Bas.
How many hours did you prepare each day?
I am a person who is not interested in studies and that things, and I was like I had a lot of pressure on my own self that I need to prepare and everything. So because of that I became a bit lazy, and so I just prepared 1 or 2 hours a day for the first month. But then when we took the dates, it was 9th February I think. So when we took the date I got very serious, and and in the last 1 month we prepared very well, and I used to study or prepare for my IELTS like 3 hours a day.
Tell us your study plan.
At first when I planned to study for the IELTS, I was like, I will study very hard and I will work for 3 to 4 hours a day. But when I started doing it, it was like I studied like only for 1 or 2 hours, because I was getting tired with the listening thing and everything. So listening was quite good, but the writing and reading consumed a lot of energy, and it gave me a lot more stress also. But it was to be. So I just thought that I planned that I will do listening first, then do any one thing like either reading or writing, and the last one speaking, which my sister was taking of my, like she was taking days and night, like in the morning if she had a chance, then she used to take a topic and ask me to speak on it, and so that way she used to take my speaking. So I used to do 3 modules a day, no matter, because it was necessary. If I wouldn't have done that, then it would be very difficult for me.
Describe your online and offline class experience.
The classes itself were very good, and even when I was studying on online exams in the morning at 8 o'clock, sometimes it was like I just woke up 5 minutes before and attended the class, but it never seemed to be it never seemed to be a boring class. You just feel like you are sitting over there in your classes and you are studying, because it never required like you need to take out a book or write something or anything. You just need to listen your sir, and you just need to observe him and learn things. So it was a quite good experience of online classes also. And even in offline classes, that encouragement from our teachers, that you should do this in this way, and you many times there are some tricks which they teach you, and those are the means those are benefits of offline classes, and I got those.
What was your most memorable day in the class?
The most memorable day was the day when there were 30 students, 30 or 15 students in the class, and only one sir, and he was taking our group speaking. So you know that environment gets created, like you just think that you are competing with your neighbor or that person who is speaking better than you, and that feeling which comes from your inner means that inner voice will make you even more better.
Tell us about the training method.
The methods were quite different. The sir was very comfortable, as Utkarsh sir. Whenever I used to take my speaking, I spoke very confidently. Means even if I did any mistake, I just thought that it's just sir. Means he is like a friend of mine, and so if there is any mistake, he would correct me in a very peaceful way. But when it came to Maitri ma'am, who is also my sister, she used to be very strict.
Tell us about your visa process.
That was like it was a time when there was lockdown over there in Canada, and the situations were quite difficult. Like there was very delayed in the offer letters and everything. I applied in 5 colleges in total, but there were two main colleges where I intend to study, but from one college I got rejection, and the other one accepted me, and that is Connestoga College. And the offer letter came after like 1 or 2 months later, and sometimes it even takes 3 months. And I was lucky that I got an offer letter from the college which I wanted, and it has a good name also. So I was lucky at that time that I got that offer letter from my needed college.
How was your experience with Montessori and Farheen ma'am?
It was quite good. Like I was a very lethargic person and a lazy person. So if something would happen and I made any mistake, then they were constantly behind at me that you need to do this, you have to do this like this way, or else you will just lock your account and everything. In fact, I even logged my accounts for 1 or 2 times. So I got a lot of scolding also.
What advice would you give to fellow IELTS aspirants?
I must say that there are many students like me who are not interested in studying or preparing for the exams and everything. But I must say that at least if you don't want to study for 4 to 5 hours a day, you should give 1 or 2 hours to your at least 2 hours for the modules that like there are only 4 modules, and you just, if you give 2 hours and do 2 modules a day, then also in 2 days you will complete one whole test. So it would be very beneficial, and if you have means good energy to do it, then you should definitely do 4 modules a day. It would improve quite, but never exceed the limit. Like one day it happened that I thought that my reading was very poor, and I just did it 3 to 4 times a day, and I got very exhausted. And in the end, I still the last result was that I ended up getting 24 marks in reading out of 40, and that discouraged me a lot. And that on that day I asked my sir that it's happening like this and I am getting very stressed. So he also advised me that you should not exceed your limits and everything. It's okay to get sometimes to get a low score, but when the day comes, you become
Tired.
yes, you become tired after like doing such things. So you just don't need to do that. It will be okay when you will be on your exam day.
What key advice turned out to be very helpful to you?
The key advice is the main was that whenever there was the reading part, that you have to connect your topics with the paragraphs. So that was a trick. Like you sometimes you get your answer in starting first 2 lines or last 2 lines, and out of 10 questions you just get your answers in 4 to 5 questions you just get your answers in first, second line or last 2 lines. So it was a quite beneficial. And also in listening, there are some such points like how they speak, like at first they confuse us, but in the other way they even give us a good hint for the idea. So you just need to catch up that answer. So it was, the timings were being clashed, that my online classes of IELTS classes and online classes of college classes were being clashed. So I just decided to drop out of the college because it was of no use. And when I asked my sir and seeked his advice, he told me that do whatever you want, eventually it will not benefit you over there. So I just dropped out of my college, and the words from my sir encouraged me that I should get rid of the college.
Will you recommend us to your friends and family?
Yes, I will surely suggest decent classes to my friends and family, as they had a very big part to for molding me in such a manner that I succeeded in my IELTS exams, and I came to this stage that now in 1 month I will be going to Canada, and my life is going to be my life is going to change.
Sir and everyone else. This is Pathak. When I joined the IELTS classes, I didn't know that will I make it till Canada, or will I even be able to pass the IELTS exam or not. But now, today, I am here in Waterloo, and I just finished my job half hour ago, and I was here at Walmart for some necessary items. Well, it was good coming here, and I'm feeling very great because every day is a new learning day over here. I never thought that I would become this much mature. I always felt like I am very mature and I am very grown up. But now when the life is going on and every day I am learning something and something more, I feel like I am growing. And it was the best decision for me to come to Canada in my entire life, because it has changed my life drastically. And I am very grateful that my teachers and my family supported me with this decision. And I am enjoying very much.